So, I don't know if Roblox can actually pick up my mic, because I do have a little bit of that enable. Fuck. Roblox only got that much. 200 something. Anyways, you guys like my Christmas avatar? Anyway, I've already played this game once, and, I gotta replay it, because I decided to buy this, which was 15 million, but since I got a little rebirth thingy, so I don't know what the third floor looks like at all, because I decided that it would be, I thought it'd be a good idea to, you know, prove my dad wrong, because I thought that, like, okay, if I did that, then surely it won't restart the entire game. Well, I didn't know that it would do that, and it did that. So I had to restart the entire thing. I'm kind of mad about that, actually, because I didn't even get to see what the third floor looked like. Not to get you guys wrong, I do like this tycoon. It's actually a good tycoon. One of the best ones I've played, but I didn't want to restart the whole thing. I thought that said $0 higher. Am I high right now? I'm not high, guys. That was a joke. Oh yes, I am currently sick. I don't know if you guys can tell that. It's not really noticeable, but yeah, I'm sick. My mom ended up testing positive for COVID or whatever, so yeah, I got that. I go to the doctor today to get that checked. Can you take this? Like, I don't got the time for this. I got a job to do. But yeah. Stupid COVID. What I'll never understand is that schools get mad at you for like being sick or whatever. Not being sick. They get mad at you for missing school because you're sick, but then they want you to miss school when you're sick and you have COVID. Like, there was one kid that went to my school like last year, and she was like extremely sick. Like, she was telling the teacher, like, my language arts teacher, maybe not like me, like that teacher just, a little bit of backstory on that teacher. She like likes me now, I don't know why, like, but for a while she didn't like me, and she I missed a week of school because my cat died, right? Snowball, you know that. And I came back. It was almost the end of the year, right? Like, there was only a week left of school. Not year. What? I love how we hit them with a pan. It's so funny. Anyways, so it was like a week left of the trimester, and it was third trimester. There was only a week left, so like it was gonna be the end of the year. So I was right. Never mind, I'm stupid. So this teacher, like, before wouldn't help me, so I don't know why I was still asking her. Like, if I asked her for help on anything that I needed help with, she'd refuse to do it, and she'd tell me to figure it out myself, or go do it yourself. Like, if I asked her if her question was right, she'd be like, yeah, she'll lie, or she'll go say, like, go figure it out yourself. And I'm like, girl, what do you think I am, smart? I'm a kid. Not a kid, I'm a teenager, but, like, still. You think I'm smart? Like, what? Like, I didn't understand why she hated me so much, but she hates me, and that's all I know. I'd like ask her for help, but then I see her help other kids, like my friend, who we're gonna call her E because no, I don't know before, but like, well, okay. But yeah, we're gonna call her E, and that Miss H, we're gonna call my teacher Miss H is E's aunt, so E is my niece, right? Well, E, if she was to ask her for help with anything, it'd be like instantly like, oh, I'll give you the answers. Like, instantly, the answers were given to her. I was like, okay, and how is this fair? And she'd also help other kids, like, with certain things, but when it came to me, she'd be like, go figure it out yourself. Like, it's not my problem. You need to go do it yourself. she'd lie to me and say that it's right. I'm like, girl, what? But yeah. Anyways, this one kid that was in there was like, hey, I don't feel very good. And she was telling her that, and Miss H was just like, okay, whatever, like, go sit down, like, and the student went to go walk up there again, I think it was to ask a question or something, and the student just instantly threw up all over the place, and I was like, okay, what, okay. It got on a lot of people too. Surprisingly, it didn't get on me, even though I was in like the front, but it was all over Miss H's floor, and she's like, ew, take the trash can and go to the office. But she threw up right by Miss H's desk, kind of close to that area. Like, she almost threw up on Miss H. So that's how it was different. But now, this year, suddenly this teacher likes me. Like, she'll say hi to me in the hallway and be like, hi, or she'd be like, hey, have a good day, or something like that. I'm like, girl, what's wrong with you? You hated me last year. Like, what? So yeah, I don't get it at all. I'm not gonna understand that teacher in a million years. Promise you guys that. Where are some of the lemon little doll thingies? No, don't fall asleep on me. I should be asleep, but here I am, not asleep. Oh my god, take it. So what is this avatar? That's scary. Okay. Alright, now we can hire one of those weird guys to do the fabric job. Yeah, walk. Why are you walking like that? It's not how we walk, sir. We walk like this and then we go over here. Why am I so much faster than we are? It's like weird. Just like, are you serious? He literally like, okay, here's what he did. He's like this. He just walked all the way around. No, we're not gonna walk on that. Okay, wait. He just walks all the way around and then goes like over here and then walks all the way around and then puts it in there. Then he walks like this all the way back. And then sometimes runs into shit. That's weird. What did I say about falling asleep? Tired of manager guide. It's like $50. Oh my god, take it. But yeah, I proved my dad wrong because in the beginning of this, it's like, he was like, oh. Plushies are pointless. This is what the dad's saying. It's like, plushies are pointless. Like, why would you pay for this? You're never gonna get rich. You're a disappointment. Supposedly, I'm a boy in that. They're like, yeah, son, you're a disappointment. Get out of here. And then I was like, oh my god. Like, gender their own child? I'm pretty sure I just gave plushies to Luca. I know that last time I played this, I gave plushies to Charlie. Like, what? Now we're giving it to this guy. These are all YouTubers. I so much fun. What did I have 77? Get to work, bro. When do you fall asleep so I can watch him hit you with a pan? Yeah, so I don't even know what the third floor looks like. I don't know if this is an actual floor or whatever. But, yeah. I'm tired now. Yeah, we see him here with pans. Also, we can hire a palm maid for some reason. I don't know. We can also hire a plushie boss boss. Also 2 XP. And then hire research. I'm gonna do that because that gives me some monies. And then we can also hire an anime god. Weird. And then a useless tree. Yep. We can also hire a shark girl for some reason. We can also hire the rock, and we can also get faster resources. So, yay! Oh my god, I'm stuck. Take this. Give me them money. It's gonna take 150 to hire another researcher. No. You usually get 2 times fast workers. Fun. That thing was like a clown for me and I was scared. It's like they're making clowns now. Is that what those are supposed to be? I mean, make calming the gesture, I guess. But like not clowns. No clowns. Clowns are I'm looking for other. Is that what we're doing? Pomni in this game. But we can hire Pomni. Like what? The logic of this. Also, the first time I played this, a lot of the digits either started or ended with the number 69. So, I don't know why. See? See? For example. But there's other ones too. I don't remember what other ones there were, but quite a bit. No sleep. I've been all up, like, all up with, been up all night with a migraine or whatever, or headaches. I'm just, yeah, up all night. This outro looks pretty okay to me. I didn't even know what to talk about. I don't know if I told any scary stories about my life in that before. On TikTok, I think I did. I mean, there's a more recent one now. What the heck is that? What the heck is that? What? How does that work? It's free. Are you serious? What is this? What is this? Nice. If that thing is staring into my soul and its eyes are detached on its body. Have I though? Like, actually oh my god, that's my friend. She my friend. Anyways, you don't heard about that. Give her some plushies. Take my plushies. Give me your money. Higher and no. Okay. Well, I think this one's broken. Oh, who did that? I mean, I feel like I have talked about like scary stories in my room, but then I don't. I think I just did it on TikTok and I have a false memory of doing it on YouTube. Scary stories about my house in general, my room is just the main problem. So tired, I'm gonna forget so much goddamn detail and I have to like explain this thing. Or like forget which ones goes first, which ones don't. Take the plushies, lady. Wake up. Pretty sure this is abuse to your workers. I don't think they're supposed to do this. Like, if they fall asleep, you just go up to them and hit them with a pan. I feel like that's literally abuse. These workers probably hate their lives because they're not allowed to leave. Take the plushies. You know you want them. Anyways. I feel like if I even told scary stories about my room, a lot of them gonna sound real. So I don't even think it's real most of the time. You don't even watch them hit people with pans and stuff. I don't like it. When like why do I have to get the Among Us if the Among Us is already here? Like, I didn't understand that last time. Take them. I mean, I've lived in a lot of damn places, but I feel like this is the worst. Bro, what the hell is this? It actually looks like a doll. Why does it actually look like a doll? That's really scary. I mean, I actually wanted to get this model or whatever the hell you call it. Like the model she has, like like something doll. But like the face actually looks like a doll. Like the eyes look like a doll. Pretty eyes though. Like why can't people have those eyes? I mean, we can contacts, not like weird eyes like that. Like, what is your average? These things are not getting out of my money, bro. I'm gonna go out here and just judge these avatars. Are you serious? What's the leaderboard over here? It's like top cash. Who stayed in the game to get 142 trillion? Top push. Who sold what? Why? Why? I play a tycoon once and then call it good. Like these people over here. 102. 15 refurbs. That's a lot. Staying in the game till they get, what was it, like 142 trillion it's like take the plushies, you know you want them. Give me your goddamn money. Now, lady. Don't have the time for this. Take the plushies. Nope. Even though you guys are not doing, even though you guys don't have anything to do. We're not sleeping. Just, you know. Was that freaking Hello Kitty? Are you serious? Why are you kissing the... Okay. Higher upon me. Most of these I'm not gonna be able to buy for a while. What in the hell? If I saw that thing, I'd cry. I would cry and scream and run. But anyways, we're gonna go give him some plushies. Here you go, creepy guy. Ah, no, we're not sleeping. Wake up. Take my 3 cute plushies. Second door. Oh shit. Oh no. Take them. Take them now. Appreciate it. No sleeping. Oh. Put my money with the amount of plushies I sold. Like, huh? Wow. I've sold so many. Not doing anything. But now I have no reason to be proud of myself because, yeah. Anyways, now that we got everything down here, might as well buy this. And then, after like a billion years later, I'll probably buy the plushie figure that gave me no luck at all. Because last time I played this, it was like, it didn't do shit. Okay. I'll care about Spider-Man. Take that, and also take these 3. And give me money. Take, what is this avatar? Take it. That is a lot of pink. Why? How? Why? How? Wake up. steal this. It's like a free plushie, you know? I mean, I would. Actually, that sounded really bad. That sounded really bad. I mean, it's just outside. That is horrifying. Take it. Somewhat pretty careless with it. Like, I'll be careful with it, but like most of the time I just don't even care because everything's so goddamn expensive with the V-Bucks on Fortnite anyways, so like what's the point? But then when it comes to Roblox, I freak out when I only have like 200 Robux left, 300, or just going down by 100, and then save it for like months and months and then finally get something with it. I mean, I did that last time when I was like 54 Robux or whatever, and then got like random hair because I was really bored with the hair that I had. then I get Robux and go on a shopping spree with hair. This is interesting. Man, this is one of the new hairs. And then the pants I've always had, and then the chain I've always had, the kitty cat I've always had, the bow I've always had, and the shirt I've just got. So the shirt and the hair and the hat's attached to the hair, glued to the hair. Literally. Yeah. Did I just hit that? Yeah, it's hit people with pants. So flaky. What the hell? Can I take these? Oh. Okay, I want to see if I can hit him with a pan though. In somebody else's place, I kind of hit him with a pan. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Let's see, please. I'm gonna wait till you. I can! That was so fun. Back in here we go. 8 plushies. Take that. I'm gonna finish that, and then I'm gonna take these. Only 50 more plushies to go. Make it sound so exciting. Goddamn money. All because it's taking so long just to for me to reach 100 goddamn plushies sold. Take it. Oh, yes, I keep forgetting. We're on to the scary stories about my room. I'm probably gonna miss so much detail, so much info, and do a lot of time skips. So, know that. I've done that before, on TikTok, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, on with the stories. So when we first moved into the house or whatever, right, I did tell my parents that this house was haunted, and they did not believe me because, yeah, I'd tell them I hear something walking in the attic, and of course the attic's in my room, so my room has to have the attic, like, wow. My rooms always have the attic, I swear. The attic's creepy. Yeah, I don't never even been up there, but like, I've just been told that there's a bunch of wires that go to the house, like wires to the house, so like, if there is somebody up there, like, how can it be up there? There's so much wires. I mean, like, surely they'd die or like, get hurt or something, you know? But no, they're still there. But yeah, out here walking in the attic, and I'll tell my parents, like, there's somebody walking in the attic, like, and it sounds like straight up boots or some shit, walking, like, stomping up there. And they'll be like, no, it's just the tree. The wind's making the tree hit the house, or like the roof of the house, and I'm just like, this sounds stupid. There's no wind outside. Like, I don't understand. They talk to me themselves. And I've always been like that, like, and my stuff always goes missing. Or like, stuff is thrown at me. Shit goes missing all the time, or moved around the room. Like, there's my little horse toy that I got that I found by the river or whatever. I just kept it. Why not? probably not good, but yeah. And then, yeah, I know that like sometime later on, like after like years of owning the house, my mom said there's something in the vent, like. And we're like, well, there's nothing in the vent, Mom. Like, chill out. I don't even know where this thing went, actually, because I had it, but I don't know where it went. I think I might have fell in my closet or something and just gone bye-bye. Or, probably it's haunted. But, I was like, well, what is it? And she's like, well, it looks like a horse or something. I was like, and I look in there, and I, like, see something in the freaking vent. I'm like, what the heck is that? I get a flashlight, we still can't even see it, so we decided to do it open the vent up or whatever. My god, take it! Thank you. Anyways, open the vent up or whatever. Yeah, there's two people watching us here. We opened the vent and, we like took a flashlight in there and there's like these two little cow looking toy things in there. So we took them out and my brother kept one and I kept the other one. I don't know what happened to the one that my brother kept. It probably was chewed up by the dogs or something, I don't know. So I'm probably just pissed off if it is haunted, so. And then the one that I have is just, well, normally sitting on my desk thing, not dresser, desk thing, I don't know. So I'm sitting on that, it's not there, so. I assume there's a towel on the floor somewhere, or like whatever, something. Or it's somewhere in my closet. I don't know, and I don't care. What am I doing? But yeah, that's something. But like, soon after that, like, we did find like little horse thing or whatever. There was the little cow thing and the little horse thing where they move around the room a lot, where they go missing a lot, and I don't know where either of them are right now, so yeah. I'm actually thinking about it, I don't know where they are at all. But yeah, fun. I got haunted little toys in my room. I feel like I'm not processing anything right now, like, my brain's processing. Anyways, back to this. Let's get that, and, And they were stacked so perfectly too, like, there was no way they could fall, right? Well, they were thrown in my face, and then all of a sudden my jewelry box, my jewelry box that was sitting up there was, kind of stuck in the back of my closet, kinda, and that was also thrown at me, but I did somehow catch that, and if I didn't, my mom would have killed me because she gave that to me in full of hell, and it would have broke. It was glass and wood, so it would have broke. She would have killed me. So, yeah. After that, I decided that I was done. Like, I was like, yeah, I think I'm done with my room for a minute. And I just left my room, didn't go back in there for like an hour. And then, like, when I finally went back in there, I was like, freaked out. So, yeah. I don't know why this tree so different. If I give them something to do, it's just gonna give me something to do because I have to be the fourth worker until I get the fourth worker. Just because I can throw my gun, just because I don't have to do my job doesn't mean they don't have to. I mean, doesn't mean that they do. What? This doesn't make any sense. Go! Fabric. Anyways. Backstory, I get so sidetracked, so distracted so bad easily in this game. Oh, so I get distracted on anything, so. Yeah. Take this! Take the plushies and give me your money now! Anyways. This is like so hard to think about stories to tell you guys. If it does help you guys, like, I don't know, like, but this is kind of a little bit of a time skip. I'm just gonna do that just because it kind of happens all the time. Well, no, we're not gonna do the time skip anymore. The time skip after I tell us one thing. So when someone was like still alive or whatever, like it wouldn't matter if I stayed up late or anything like that. Like if I were to stay up all night, like yeah, it still happened. If I were like not tired at all, and, like didn't stay up all night, it was like the whole time it would still happen. So that was a weird thing about it. But when she was still alive, for some reason, like I'd randomly want her, and like all of a sudden I just randomly had this urge to like want her. That makes sense. But yeah, so for some reason I always want, like I'd always have some person that I wanted. I didn't know why I wanted her so bad, but I randomly just want her. So when I started thinking about her and like wanting her, I would see her in some area in my room, right? And you know how you have to like look down or whatever when you have to look down when you're being off your bed, so you like totally fall off and kill yourself, you know? Anyways, but yeah, so I did that, and every single time I do that, she'd be gone, and I'd literally destroy my entire room looking for her, and then every single time, like, my door was shut, by the way, like, so she couldn't have gotten out. She's some magical being that freaking somehow figured out how to get out of my room with the door shut. But yeah, And then all of a sudden I go out in the living room and she'd be in there. Every time. I don't know how it worked. Don't know how it happened. It happened quite often too, so that was the weird thing about it. Hey, don't chew on my Stitch. What does Stitch do to you? All the cats and kittens that have been at my house or whatever keep dying. We didn't know why for like ever, until we only have like 1 adult cat left and 2 kittens left at the house, not including the kitten that we found today, yesterday or whatever. We finally figured out that it was our dogs killing them. So, but yeah, so the kitten that's here or whatever, our neighbors that we gave our neighbor's wife or whatever, decided to throw away the litter box. Tried saying that the kitten wasn't using the litter box, and threw him outside, and so he was sleeping in the engine of our white truck or whatever. So yeah, he's like terrified and so cold. So it's like winter outside. Like there's no one up or outside. It cold out there. Like sometimes it's in the negatives. It's only been close to negative once. But yeah, Porky. And it's attacking the Stitch. Stitch did something to me, yes. Anyways, time for the time skip. Or the stories or whatever. So this is actually something that still happens a lot. Like it happens every single night, every single day, and it's a problem for me because it affects me. Well, there's a lot of things that affect me that are problems for me. I'll explain later. I was trying to make it okay. Most of them do. But every single time I try going to sleep or whatever. Like, if I have an animal in my room, like a cat or a dog, which is like 24/7, right? I always have a cat or a dog in my room, mainly cats, and then sometimes Grim isn't here. She's not one of the dogs, so we're killing the cats or whatever. Actually, Grim has been attacked by the dogs too, so yeah, she did go. She did more. Anyways. So yeah, I always have an animal in my room of some sort, and I've noticed that every single time I do, they are always, I'm pretty sure these guys are like they're asleep. Okay. Well, every single time that I have an animal in my room or whatever, right, I do notice all the time, 20%, that they'll just be chilling for a minute, right? Well, randomly they'll stare at one spot in my bedroom, and they will not take their eyes off of it, no matter what. It's terrifying, so I'm just like, bro, like, what's your deal? And they'll be like, just still sitting there, like, staring at the same spot, and they do it all the time, and it's scary. I don't like it. It creeps me out. Because it's mainly when I'm trying to sleep too. Like if I try going to sleep, they'll stare at one spot in my room. Or they'll walk towards it, or like kind of like bark or meow at it, or like something like that. It's, I don't like it. It just creeps me out, like extremely. Also the other thing is like this also happens 24/7. Whenever I try to go to sleep, I always feel like something's watching me. Or I feel like some part of my body, like certain parts of my body are cold in one spot, even though my room could be dying of heat exhaustion. Or I feel like something's watching me 24/7, so that doesn't help. So it equals me to not get really much sleep. Not very helpful. But yeah. Anyways, we're going back to the story now. think I've talked about stuff being messy, and sometimes there's too many spots that I've already looked at, or spots that like blue checked, or like just random girls just trying to solve. What else is there? But I get through this ones. Yes. So my room does like I don't know, I can't tell if the lights like just flicker or like if they just are getting old, like they change the light bulb or whatever. But sometimes my lights go over and like one light bulb will flicker every once in a while. I think it's just like these like new light bulb or whatever. So I don't think that's like a really big deal. To me at least. Just because I think it's something else. But yeah. The more recent ones is I feel like whatever spirits are definitely in my room are more anyways, I feel like the spirits like now more recently. But no. I'm not good at this. So my cousins and aunts live here for like a while or whatever. That's I don't know what it was, but my room didn't smell good. My room like needed to be cleaned and like stuff like that because it's just a little critter box. So yeah. So I slept in the living room with my cousins and my aunt, right? Well, when I did that, it would result in random things happening. So, like, for example, like, I'll just be laying down and the hallway light will be on, right? The living room light on which I'm laying in, I'm facing, how I was laying was kind of like, I was laying on the couch facing the wall, but it was like, I could see the entrance to the hallway. So, can you take this? Anyways, so yeah, that's what it was. So I'd be staring at that one area, and I'd see a random black figure walk in the living room. It was either a man or a woman. And I'd always think, okay, maybe it's my aunt or my mom, so I'd be like, hey auntie, hey dad, hey mom. No response, and I thought it was rude. And they'd stare at me for a minute, and then suddenly they would go and walk in the kitchen. And I'm like, bruh, like, what the hell did I do to you to deserve you to ignore me? Like, what? So I would follow it for some reason. Called stupidity. Follow it. Don't do that. But I follow it for some reason in the kitchen. It's pure dark. The lights aren't even on. Turn the lights on, and then they're gone. So, I don't know. It's just weird. And then every once in a while we'll just have a staring contest. Like, stare at each other or whatever. But yeah. Could be. I think very much could be. The most expensive one. The most expensive one looks the best. But yeah, that's one of them. Remember there was one time when I was at my neighbor's house and they've had a lot of paranormal experiences. I wasn't tired at the time and I wasn't sick or anything like that. And like, or nothing like that. So I was fine, right? Well, they were telling paranormal stories, but then when we got in the garage or whatever, just, yeah. My aunt at some point did go home and she was with me, but I stayed there just listening to scary stories. And, I remember one that I do not really remember, but they've had a lot of paranormal experiences. And I remember the one where, this is the one that actually caused problems for me, I feel like. they were talking about it, right? And, the thing was, where my phone goes back? So, they were saying it, right? Telling me the stories or whatever. And they were saying, like, how there's this one really tall-ass little spirit that's in their house that normally hangs out with them, but isn't harmful in any way. He's nice, but they said not to say his name or whatever. I don't remember what the reason was, and I said the name for some reason. I don't remember what the name was at all, but it was some, like, it was a cowboy looking figure or whatever. Feet goddamn tall. So he's about as tall as the neighbors are. If not a little bit taller. But yeah, I was like, well, that's weird, I guess. Okay, I won't say the name, but like I ended up saying the name at some point. I remember spinning around in the chair, and while I was doing that, one of the neighbors that was like the shortest one there, who doesn't like really hang out there anymore. His name is Ginger, what we call him Ginger. We don't, it's not much of his name, guys. But yes, he's a ginger. Call him Ginger. I was spinning around on their little spinny chair, and he's behind the little bar, little table thing. And when I was spinning around in the chair, I see this like random figure directly behind him, and it looked exactly how they described. I was creeped out. I froze for a minute. I was like, what the hell? I just stared at like behind him. And then later on, I told him about it. Like there was this thing behind you, like weird thing behind you. I don't know what it was or anything like that, but it was just there. And he was like, oh yeah, we saw that you like kind of looked a little weird. Well, I remember that I was spinning around the chair again. Yes, again, and then suddenly I just stopped. And I have no memory of this, like, whatsoever, but they were saying, like, that I started acting just weird and just really silent. They kept saying my name. And then I wasn't hearing them or anything. They were just, like, waving their hands in front of my face or whatever, trying to get me to focus on them. And, like, I just wasn't focusing on them. I was just completely zoned out. I just stopped. I was frozen, wasn't even doing anything. They said that my eyes turned red, but I don't really believe that. Because they like to joke around sometimes, so I just didn't believe them. Well, after that is when I started feeling really, really sick. Like I was going to throw up. I was feeling dizzy. I had a headache that I didn't have before. I had a migraine. And I just felt like sick. I felt tired. And then I told him I was going to go home because I wasn't feeling well. And I was extremely tired. So I went home. And as soon as I opened my door, I saw something directly in the doorway of my door that was just a black figure standing directly in front of me, but I couldn't really tell or make it out because my room was also pure black. Just pure darkness in there, so I couldn't really tell if I was just imagining it or not, so I just shut my door and just decided I was going to go in there later. Well, later on I was like hanging out with my aunt or whatever, and while my cousins and my aunt were getting ready for bed, and when I was doing that, I decided like, okay, I'm gonna go to bed this time because I'm not feeling well. I decided like go to sleep. Well, I turned my light on and ended up falling asleep with my light on because I didn't feel safe in there for some reason. I thought something was wrong in there, and so I slept with my light on, which I don't ever do in my life. I mean, lately I've been doing that. I've just been so tired that I've just been falling asleep with the light on. I think it's just because I don't feel good. Or maybe because I feel like something's watching me. But even with the light on, I feel like something's still there. I mean, even now I feel like something's here. That shouldn't be here. It's creepy. But, yeah. So, yeah, they said that my eyes turned red or whatever. I didn't believe them. And then, in my room, I laid down facing my closet, like, but I remember that I'd wake up every once in a while. I don't know how long I'd be asleep, but I'd wake up and there'd be like this black figure that would start clear back in my closet, and then I'd fall back asleep and then wake up again. And every single time I did that, it would get She might have had, I think they might have been paralysis, I don't know. I've had some paralysis in my life, so I don't even know how to tell. I can't remember if I was able to move or not. If I was, I don't know. If I wasn't, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so creepy. Definitely creepy. All of these are creepy. But yeah, so yeah, for a while I didn't have any problems, but I did sleep. I slept in the room with my aunt because I didn't feel safe in my own bedroom. So I decided to sleep with my aunt in the living room because I felt safer in there. But even then, I felt like something was there, so I got a face mask, one of those eye masks, or whatever. Like you put on your eyes. And, yeah, it took me a while to actually fall asleep. So yeah, I didn't know what to do. It was not a good experience for me, and I still didn't feel good the next day either. I had such a horrible headache. Like, I didn't know what was wrong with me, so yeah. Anyways, moving on. Now we're getting on to the more recent stories, because those were kind of a while ago. So the more recent stories are the like ones that get more interactive and more like they more whatever's in my god, they more shows itself kind of. Like it just lets you know that it's here pretty much. And like what I'm trying to say is like more of my stuff has been moving around like more often. More of my stuff has been going missing more often. More I don't know how to think through it. Earlier when I was walking in my room, my mirror was up perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden got like pushed over. How? I don't know. Just randomly was pushed over, so I decided to just put it back to where it was. And so yeah, moved on. But like that's not that's like the most recent one. That one happened not too long ago. Earlier, like I like left to go blow my nose, came back in, sat on the bed, and then all of a sudden that thing just like went wee. So I was like, what the hell? But yeah. And then of course the more recent ones are like kind of like, oh yeah, the animals looking at one spot in my room, or barking or growling or hissing and meowing at something in my room that I can't see. Even though most of the time I normally can see spirits, I normally can't see any in my room most of the time, so yeah. But moving on. The more recent ones other than that mirror one was like, so you guys know how I started playing the electric guitar or whatever. Well, that electric guitar has it's extremely old. It's a Johnson guitar. I don't know if anybody knows about that type of guitar. Nah, I don't. But every single time I try to Google lens it just shows Fender, and I'm like, it's not a Fender guitar though, it says Johnson. Even the case is Johnson, and I can't figure out. Like, if I try to Google it, it doesn't show up for me. So, yeah. But when I started playing that guitar, these weird things started to happen more often, so. Anyways, backstory about the guitar is that it's my mom's great-grandpa's, and he is not alive. Never met him in my life, I don't even know who he is. He seems like he'd be a great person to meet, but like, I wasn't able to meet him, so that kind of really sucks. But yeah, I don't know if he's like a famous musician or anything like that, or something like that. I don't know, because I never freaking met him, so. But yeah, so I took the first time that I took the guitar out of the case was the same time I posted that one video, which is the only video that I have on here, is the only video that I have on here of me playing the electric guitar. That's the day that I started playing the electric guitar, and when I did that. I don't know what the hell kind of unleashed in that thing, but it does things on its own. Well, I tuned it once. Only once. Haven't had to tune it again. The reason for that is it tunes itself. You guys are probably wondering how you guys probably got like one of those machine things that you like play it, and for some reason it tunes it by itself. I don't even know how that works. But I don't have one of those. I'm too broke for those. I'm assuming that they're really expensive. But pretty much it'll sit in the case and I'll hear it play 24/7. It will sometimes do it all night, all day on repeat, constantly. And the first time that it did it was when I was playing with my friend Landry on Fortnite, and I froze in fear, and I was all choked up with my words. I couldn't speak or anything like that. He's like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "Dude, my electric guitar is playing by itself." And he's like, "What?" And I was like, "It's playing by itself." And that was the same night that I started playing the electric guitar. I just put it back in the case and put it by my bed, and then, like, sure enough, a few minutes later, it started playing by itself while I was playing with him. So I was, like, freaked out. Like, I was terrified. I was like, what do I do? Like, what the hell? I was frozen in fear. I told my parents about it, and they didn't believe me. They're like, well, you're just going crazy. You might just, like, be hearing stuff. Well, I actually believed them for a while, but it just kept doing it. It wouldn't stop. I was like, well, maybe it's just, like, me remembering what it sounds like when I was playing it. Like, maybe that's what's wrong with it. It was just kept playing by itself in its case. And then at some point my mom came in there and it was still playing. And I was like, Mom, you want to lay in my spot for a minute and we'll see if I'm actually going crazy? Like, and so she did, and she laid the spot in my bed by just where my electric guitar is, like, directly next to me. And it was like a few minutes later or whatever, it started to play by itself again, and she's like, her jaw dropped. She's like, yeah, F your room, I'm out of here. She left me. I was like, okay. Then later on, my brother came in there, and he didn't believe me either. My dad kind of believed me. He hasn't heard it yet. I'm gonna make sure he does whenever it does that again, but my brother came in, and I was like, lay in my spot, and we'll see if I'm actually going crazy. Mom doesn't think I'm going crazy. She heard it. He's like, okay, I'm pretty sure you're going crazy. And so he lays in my spot, right? And a few minutes later, it starts playing again by itself. It was terrifying, actually, because then I started to realize that I'm not going crazy and I'm not hearing shit. Because if they're all hearing it, then how am I going crazy? They're hearing it too, so I was like, what the heck? See, I was scared. At some point, I did get used to it, and it doesn't really bother me that much, except for when I'm trying to go to bed on a school night, and it starts playing by itself in the middle of the night. It drives me nuts. It really does. And it makes me want to chuck the damn thing out the window. The weird thing is I tried doing a test on it, right? Like, I took it out of my bedroom, put it on the couch, because it was playing, and I took it out, and it was just pissing me off. I took it out and put it in the living room. It didn't play in the living room. Brought it back in my room, and it just stopped playing that entire time. It didn't play for like weeks or so. Then it started playing again. Well, then it got to the point where it started to play by itself and tune itself. Then after it tuned itself, it would play by itself and play random ass music that I don't even know. So, yeah, it's a little bit haunted. And yesterday I was watching anime. Of course I had to do it when I was watching a freaking anime that has to do with ghosts. Actually, I recommend anime. That's really good. If you don't like paranormal shit, then don't watch it. But, it's called, Ghost Hunt is what it's called. It's really good. It's actually, personally, my favorite scary anime now. I finished the entire thing in one day. So, but it's good. I do recommend it. It's great anime. I loved it. We're still talking about that time. Too much big time. But yeah, I loved it. But it played by itself while I was watching that anime, so I was like, I'm watching a terrifying anime. That anime gave me the chills. It was scary. It gave me the chills and it gave me goosebumps. The damn guitar just was like, I'm gonna make it worse for you. Let's play by itself. So yeah, that didn't like really help at all. I was like more terrified than I really was. And then of course, we do have like every cat that we've ever had pretty much haunt this goddamn house, and I know that for a fact. Like every cat that we've had that's like dead haunts this entire house. So know that. I know that after Snowball died, I'd feel like little like paws, like kitty paws crawling on me when I'm trying to go to sleep. And there'd be no cats in my room, my door would be shut, and there's nothing in my room. And I look up and there's still nothing there. Then I feel something plop down and just be super cold in that one area. That doesn't really bother me, but sometimes it does kind of creep me out because I'll feel it jump on my bed and then feel it like walking on me and then like plop down one spot. And I'll feel it there the entire night too. So I was like, what do I do? I mean, I like that. It doesn't bother me. It actually kind of somewhat helps me sleep because I know it's my cats or whatever, so it's kind of helpful. Same thing happened after Dutchess died or whatever. So, it didn't happen after Fat Cat died, or pretty much every cat that has died is pretty much happening after that. Mainly happens when I'm like upset of some sort, like if I'm upset crying about the cats or like crying about something, then that's normally when that happens. So pretty interesting. That one doesn't really bother me. The guitar thing does really affect my goddamn sleep schedule though. Makes me want to jump out the window. I'm like, dude, just stop. And I'll tell it to too. So I'll just be like, dude, stop playing. I'm trying to sleep. Yeah, so I do get annoyed. Not even off tuning a little bit, so I don't know what to do. Just tune myself. I mean, I guess I don't gotta worry about it tuning. About me tuning it. That's the benefit of it. I don't really like tuning that thing. It took me ages. I was too busy on the stream. But then why can't it tune my violin? I gotta tune that thing 24 goddamn 7. Like, so that is annoying. My brother said that one time when I went to go stay with my friends, like around the electric guitar playing, whatever. I left while the electric guitar was still playing. So I was kind of like, stop. But yeah, he said that after I left or whatever. So I went to stay with my friend or whatever, and he said after I left that my violin that was on my bed in its case, all like the bow was like pretty much strapped up, the violin was strapped up. So like, yeah, he said that my violin was playing by itself. I have never heard my violin play by itself yet. But yeah, what do I do? And then I asked him like, how did it sound like? Did it sound like it was plugging it? Like, Or did it sound like the full-on bow? And he's like, it sounded like he was playing with the bow, and I was like, what? How does that work? How does that even work? I'm like, well, why didn't you go check it out? He's like, because that's scary. Why didn't you go check it out? I don't know. I would have. I mean, I would have had to in my room. Of course, my neighbor's house is pretty goddamn haunted too, so. The temperature drops in my room all the time, but like their house is like worse. They say whatever ghosts is there, like on shit. The rose stuff. Pretty much like it just does things it's not supposed to. Not that I really remember any though. I remember like 2 or whatever. I know that there was one house that we lived in. I don't know what my dad did as a job that made him so goddamn rich, but I think he just worked on the oil fields or whatever. But now I don't think he really get paid like that. He didn't really pay like anymore, so can't say shit. Anyways, we lived in this like really huge goddamn house. It was like a fucking mansion. Like, shit. And so like I know that like I had this one imagination that I had in the house or whatever. There's like spiral stairs, so like the stairs that kinda like go around and like go up, and then there's another side that goes around and goes up. But no, I think they're just spiral. No, imagining shit. They were just spiral stairs that just go around and this would go around. There's like one little hole and then it goes upstairs pretty much. But yeah, that's what we had. And I know that I had this one quote unquote imaginary friend again. And this imaginary friend I had would always try to convince me to do things that are extremely bad that I shouldn't have done. Like she's convinced me of like saying like, oh, you should kill your whole family, and I'd be like, oh no, we're not doing that. That's like not okay. Like I've done my family, I'm not do that. Never did that. I don't think. I don't really remember it because I was young. So yeah. But yeah, she just pretty much convinced me to do things I wasn't like supposed to do. Like maybe break things or try running away, hurt myself of some sort, hurt my friends or family. Things that I just wasn't supposed to do, I guess. And yeah. I remember the one time that I don't remember this, I just told this, but one time I did try escaping or whatever, like running away or whatever. Like she told me to. And I was screaming because my hair got stuck in the fence. I was screaming and crying. I was like, and my aunt came home, and when she came home, she's like, what happened? I was like, my hair stuck in the fence, and I couldn't say freaking fence was shit, so I said fence. What the hell's a fence, guys? But yeah, and so she was kind of mad about that. And she dragged me inside, and I was in a lot of trouble. I don't know if I probably got spanked or some shit. I remember when I had to sit in timeout, I was crying, and my dad came home and was like, what happened? And then I was like, I got my hair stuck in the fence because I tried running away, and Auntie caught me, and now I'm in timeout. It's like so dramatic. That was such a dramatic that's little me for you. Being dramatic as hell. But yeah. And then, the only time I think I got like really scared. I was upstairs sleeping, and my brother did a little baby, like he didn't walk or anything, he was just sitting there. Oh, because like a little car seat looking thing that was like right next to me on the bed. And just be like sleeping in that thing, right? Well, I remember I couldn't sleep for some reason. I didn't know why, I just didn't feel okay, and I didn't feel safe, I felt scared. I thought something was wrong, and, I know that, like, I, like, just sitting there staring at the ceiling, covered up, and, like, just didn't know what to do, and I was just sitting there. And then all of a sudden I saw something, like, you know, like a little block underneath the blanket. It was, like, it was moving up towards me, and I freaked out, and I, like, didn't know what to do, so I looked underneath the blanket, saw, like, a really bloody-ass looking girl, and she was just covered in blood. She, like, kinda had, like, pretty sure she had a witch hat. Dude, is that charm? What the heck? Anyways, we're not being distracted, we're not getting distracted. But yeah, I know that happened, and I was like, I freaked, and I flew down the stairs. My mom and my aunt didn't know how I did it either. They were like, girl, just, like, flew down the stairs, like, they were nothing, like, you didn't even touch the stairs. I was like, oh, well, I did tell them that we need to move out because there's something that's just wrong here. And I know that every time I go to use the faucet or whatever, for some reason I have this memory. If I go to use the faucet or whatever, I'd see blood coming out of it. And then it would just go back to normal. Or blood coming out of the mirrors. It's just not okay. But yeah, we did later on end up moving out of that house. So, feel bad for whoever lives in there. Some psycho bitch lives there. Some psycho witch bitch covered in blood lives there, so. Who's supposedly my imaginary friend. I don't know what kind of shit I was imagining. But yeah, I also have this other memory for some reason. I don't know, I'd always dream about, like, that house, like, it was, like, years after this happened, too, like, for some reason, for some random reason, dream about that one house with that witch girl or whatever, all the time. It would just be on repeat. Didn't even know what was wrong, I was like, dude, I don't even know what's going on, like, what is this? And I also would dream about this one house. It was like a maze. An entire house was like a maze. And this is when we had our old dogs, Smokey and Sassy or whatever. Smokey's dead and Sassy's missing. But my grandma gave her away to the farm and she was missing. So, yeah. But, yeah, we had them at the time. And there was this one, I don't know, it was just kind of weird because I dreamed about that house being a maze or whatever. It was like an entire maze. And we'd be running away from Chucky the doll for some reason. I don't know why. Well, I know that, like, my dad had this, like, little, like, head that was, like, Chucky's head or whatever inside his vehicle or whatever. And it was, like, it was fake. But Smokey chewed it up because she didn't like it. My dad was so mad about it, too. It was so funny. But, yeah, so that's something, I guess. I assume that's maybe the reason. Thing was kind of creepy. But, yeah, it would be like, the dream would be like me as a baby crawling, running away from Chucky, and then, like, for some reason, Smokey and Sassy were helping me, guiding me the entire way, and we were trying to get to my parents. And then right when we were about to get to my parents, I'd wake up. So, it was weird. I don't know. But then later on, at some point, I know that I did ask my parents, like, hey, did we ever own a house that was like a maze or something? And they did tell me that we did own a house that was kind of like a maze, and I flipped. So, yeah. bitch to work. Getting shit. Just want to lay down. My back's hurting. It's kind of weird. So we'll start playing with the air when there's nothing there. And of course, following something that's not there. I don't know, it's weird. There's a dead cactus on fire. This fat bitch needs to stop falling asleep. As bad as anybody else in my house. Me and my dad, they just kind of yeah. But my mom and my brother are kind of my mom was diagnosed with it. She got tested positive for it, but my brother hasn't been tested for it. Take it. Take it. You know you want it. You're sniffing it. Take it. I did? got pretty much everything that I have. Except for the guy. Anyways. Take it. I'm going like to buy some stuff and I'm going to take this now. And I'll continue tomorrow. Thanks.